welcome to our post-match press conference. The team manager, the Springbok coach, and the Springbok captain. Ready when you are?
Coach, you went for a relatively young, inexperienced side. Some people perhaps may have been slightly concerned to see the lack of caps in that column on the team sheet, and there seemed to be some really exciting rugby today.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, firstly, I have to say that we've closed the chapter on 2016. We really have closed. So whether young, inexperienced, I've selected the best possible squad to take on France in the series. And I'm happy with and very pleased with our performance tonight. And listen carefully what I'm saying, the performance, and not necessarily the win. Because, you know, when a team plays like that, and the things that we've worked on, it's really pleasing to see that we're moving in the right direction. Therefore, step 1 out of 13 games, and it is a step in the right direction. So, be it defensively, be it on attack, the kicking game, it's just a team that you have that doesn't play to lose, but a team that you know, has got to believe in the ability to play the game and different ways of playing it. So I'm really pleased with the performance, and baby steps, first step, right direction.
Coach, would you say that this is effectively your blueprint for perhaps the season going forward?
Look, it's not perfect, and one thing about this game, nothing is perfect. But what I can say is there's a team environment that has taken shape and place, and that we can play. And why I say that is the last 5 minutes after the game was basically won, that we spend in our own 22 and not conceding a try. So that is starting to take shape. The brotherhood and putting your body on the line for one another. That's really pleasing. The game plan will always have a balance in it. And tonight, again, there was quite a good balance. A little chip of Elton Yankees. And, you know, he spotted the space there. So it's on. It's just the bounce didn't go away. But I will never say, no, Elton, that was the wrong decision. You should have exited well. Because if it bounces in his, you know, in his hands, and there's another opportunity to score. So that is, in essence, the way we want to play. Not there yet. We must take in consideration that the French, you know, they played without a lot of their stars. So, you know, and they put us under pressure with ball and ended stages. So there's a lot of things to work on.
Allister, Guy Novas said that you guys physically dominated them, which must speak to a really committed performance by your pack especially.
100%. I think what we've learned from Northern Hemisphere teams is, and you saw that again, the British and Irish Lions, they dominated the Crusaders. You know, it's about set piece, it's about defence, and about how hard you work in the kick chase, and the energy in our side it's really complementary. You know, there's a massive geest, there's an unbelievable awareness of working hard. We've got a process in place, you know, and we're following the processes. And work rate and hard work is, you know, that's part of the whole thing. And yeah, very pleasing.
You must
Coach,
be especially.
what did you think of the reaction time of your players in the first half, especially?
Reaction time in terms of?
Getting to the ball.
No, I was quite happy. I think we've created so many opportunities in the first half. And it was just a matter of not really finishing it off, you know. So I know that will come. I'm happy with that. As long as we create those opportunities and not taking it instead of creating 2 and you take it. I'm pleased with that. Like I say, it's a process. It will come. I think we had enough width to attack. I think, you know, the breakdown was unbelievable. And I'm sure the French will say that the physicality, physical intensity in all departments, at the breakdown, at scrum, at line-out, the way we stopped their line-out, I think we were slightly ahead there in those departments, in the collision.
And so just on the scrums, it was, everyone thought it would be a really tough battle, a French area of strength. You must be really pleased with the way the scrummage went today.
Yeah, pleased this week. I think there's been a lot of hard work been put in, not just in the last 2 weeks, but we've had camps. We've had 3 camps leading up to last weekend camp. So I said it before, that time is a massively important factor. to prepare well for an incoming test series like this. And still, against any Northern Hemisphere, and in fact also, any international side, set piece must function well.
Do you feel the penalty try was a crucial moment in the match?
Well, it is. You in every match there will be crucial moments. That was indeed a turning point for us. I think the try that we've conceded was also a crucial moment. We were, I think we were up at that stage 13-3 or 16-7 at that stage, and it's just a bounce of the ball. That's how they got the try. So that could have been also a turning point and a crucial moment. Yeah, the penalty try, obviously, you know, again, unpredictable play from a quick tip from Ross Cronier ended up this side. You know, it's just that awareness of the players to want to play to score tries. You'll never win Super Rugby. You'll never win the All Blacks going forward, and I don't want to even mention that. But top international teams, if you don't score enough tries, so it's pleasing to note that.
Allister, what in your debutants? I mean, kind of Raymond tackled.
Now, unbelievable. The impact of the bench was really unbelievable, and that is what I said also Thursday. Is it was so tough to select this team because the guys are really pushing for positions, and you could see tonight they knew they had a job to do. Come on and bring that impact, and you know, the debutants, yeah, very proud of them.
Allister, die ou manne wat jy teruggebring het in die span, enigiets oor
Ek
hulle?
dink ek het ou manne terugbring.
Nie ou manne nie, maar so manne soos François Steyn, Derek François Hougaard.
Ja. Ek dink dis die ouens in hier wat ervaring het, dink ek, wat nog steeds vir ons 'n ongelooflike rol kan speel met hierdie jong spelers wat die uncapped spelers wat daar is. En net die feit dat jy weet, jy kom terug op ons terme. So jy was onderworpe aan fiksheidstoetse, jy moes mediese goed vra en half elke keer, dan moes gereeld het ons na hulle wedstryde gekyk. So daai spelers het teruggekom soos ons plaaslike spelers benader het. Daar's sekere kondisioneringsaspekte wat hulle moet voldoen het, en ek is bly dat jy weet, dis die regte tipe speler, nie noodwendig in terme van ouderdom nie, maar die man wat vir Suid-Afrika wil speel.
What's the extent of Jesse Creel's injury, and are there any other injuries?
I haven't checked with the medical team yet. They're still busy assessing players. I think Jesse is just a normal concussion as far as I have it. That's why I didn't go back, but we'll assess on Monday again, and obviously you'll have to go through the protocol of concussion, all that cognitive testing and that, and so. But apart from Jesse, nothing serious except bumps and bruises.
Congrats, Warren.
Thanks, Doc.
You spoke a lot about the week you had in Flex and so on in the build-up to this game. Did everything go with your attacking play and that the way you envisaged it to go, including your flow down for Ross and those sort of things?
Yeah, look, I must say the foundation was laid in Flex. That was really important for us, and Coach alluded to it earlier. It was really crucial for us to just establish that culture, you know, to take us forward. And look, there'll always be things to work on, culture-wise as well, things to tweak as we go along. But I believe the foundation has been laid, and that's extremely important. Look, by no means do we feel it was a perfect performance. We did plan some things, and you know, the bounce of the balls once or twice didn't go away, but you know, once or twice it did go away. So really proud of the team. More than anything, just that resilience, you know, especially there at the end. Our defense, our cover defense as well was brilliant. But we're going to keep our feet, you know, flat on the ground. It's going to be a hell of a test match next week. We're going to enjoy it, of course, but the French will do their homework, that's for sure, and they're not going to lie down. Next week is going to be a hell of a test.
Warren, just get the mic closer to you, please.
Oh.
Thank you.
And Warren, what's the mood in the camp now? Now that you won this first test, you're going to the second test in Durban. What is the mood? Is the morale?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, leading up to this test match, we all know there's serious pressures going into a test match like this. And I must say the guys are, you know, they're really excited. They were really excited before the game, and great performance, and I'm really going to enjoy tonight, but we know, and we've spoken about it before, we have a job to do. It's a 3-match test series, not just a once-off test match. So next week is going to be crucial for us, and we know that.
Warren, what aspect of the game pleased you most? Obviously there's the win, but what aspect of your own game, the team's game, pleases you most?
I was really proud of the intensity we played at, you know, the effort, the guys just getting off the ground, getting in shape, working on defense, working on attack. You know, the options we had. We had options to work off on attack. And we worked really hard for each other. And I believe that foundation was laid last week, and we can take that forward. So, really proud of that. There's always going to be mistakes. You know, there will always be mistakes, but I feel the guys really fixed that really well, and we worked hard for each other tonight, and that's really important.
Warren, just tell us about how your try, Ross's try, move there. How happy were you that it worked so well?
Yeah, look, I mean, I spoke about it earlier in the week. It's so special to see, you know, players you've known for years, guys you've seen, you know, perhaps you grow with them, and just to see them make the debut and just to share in a special moment like that. And you could just see the joy in everyone's faces, you know, the whole team. We knew how special that was for him, and I mean, every single try was celebrated tonight. It was a special moment, and I know for Ross especially, you know, on his debut, and he performed. He had an amazing performance tonight, along with you know, pretty much the whole team. I mean, every single player really did his part tonight. So proud of the guys, but as I mentioned before, we'll keep our feet on the ground. French, they'll come out fighting next week, that's for sure.
Allister, just one of the scramble defence was very good as well, but at times out wide they did beat you guys once or twice. Are you happy with overall the defence?
Yeah, look, I think the first thing is mistakes you can fix, but you cannot fix attitude. And that is what the players showed out tonight. A mistake here, but to scramble to fix it. That is what I'm so proud about this team, honestly. And there's a positivity of encouragement. Once a player makes a mistake, he's, you know, you just can see how he reacts. And, you know, Warren and his leadership doesn't even have to speak hard on the player. You know, everyone has got a nice positive way of building players up. And it was needed in you know, for so many uncapped players tonight. Yes, but and that is the main thing about defence, attitude, and that is there. So yeah, a couple of times when we were a bit tight, and they got it behind and across well, and you know, with a back three, all their first caps need to sort of wings on strings and get to, but that will come. That's what we're going to fix.
Allister, when you sit down to analyse France on Monday, how much better do you think they can get, considering, as you mentioned, the players they can pick now, the fact they've been out of South Africa a week longer and it's a sea-level test? Are you expecting a big improvement?
It's going to be a massive step up from the French. They also, I mean, a proud rugby nation, and they pride themselves on their physicality. And the coach already said that is one area that they have to fix. So we can make, you know, we must make 100% sure that this physical intensity of ours, we can't drop our guard there. So it has to be better next week. It has to be absolutely spot on. We're playing at sea level next week, so you know we're a bit used to playing at altitude at Loftus. So it's going to be a tough game, and Warren said it. We'll celebrate tonight, but we're aware that the French will come up.
Allister, just for you personally, I mean, last year was, as you say, you closed the door on it last year, but I mean, it was obviously a tough year.
Don't go.
What I'm saying is, but how...
Door's closed, it's closed.
How much of a sense of a relief, the pressure you were under before this test, that you got this result?
Look, and I said it before, test match rugby, there will always be pressure. I'm under no illusion that you think you're the Springbok coach, and you actually manage the mood of 50 million people or a little bit less, and you don't win a test. That is not a simple thing, and it's not an easy thing. But at least we will have people on Monday, with all the unfortunate things that happened in the South Cape and in the Western Cape, people that can smile again, and that is the other purpose of the Springbok team is to give hope to people and to inspire people in South Africa. So they understand that it's not just about the result, how important the result is, but also to create a massive hope. And our situation in this country is where we need to look up to people that can change that mood, and the boys did that. I'm so proud of them.
Thank you, Coach. We'll wrap up with Warren.
Well, we speak about being so proud, and congratulations on today. I think a lot of people are very proud of you indeed. Did it feel any different coming out today with the the armband on today, as opposed to being just out there on the field as a player? Emotionally, how was the journey for you today?
Yeah, look, it was quite emotional. Probably just beforehand, speaking to my wife, and she couldn't be here, so she was quite emotional. She couldn't be here today, but for me personally, this week wasn't about myself. It was about the team, and that's what was really important for me. Was to just do my job on the day and contribute towards the team. That's what my goal was, and I believe every single player in that regard stepped up.
Allister, you spoke about areas in defence where maybe some improvement needed. Just on attack, do you feel that maybe at times, especially in the first half, the guys could have been a bit more direct, maybe because a little lateral at times?
I will have to go look at the tape first, Ken. But I'm pleased with what I've seen. We've created width. There's one kick pass to Warren that was just not the right height in that. So we've created those, and I'm happy for creating. The mistakes we will fix and we will look at. But there was width. There was Physicality through the middle, a pick and go, and also Malcolm at times when we needed to be direct. We got that go forward there. So. It's definitely not perfect yet, and there's still a lot of work for us to be done in that regard.
Okay.
But I think attack-wise, massive improvement.
Two questions in Afrikaans.
Net gou in Afrikaans uit wat jy nou gesê het, coach, waar jy goed gaan regmaak vir volgende week.
Ja, ek is tevrede met die feit dat ons baie meer wat ons kanse bewerkstellig het. Ons het genoeg kanse gehad, die afronding is nie daar nie. Maar dit is as gevolg van moontlik oorgretigheid, 1 of 2 hanteerfoute, maar dis iets wat ons kan regmaak en herstel vir volgende week. Daar was genoeg wyte op die aanval dat die groot ding op ons aanval is om die spasie aan te val. So of dit met 'n skoppie agter was, of die spasie voor was, of die spasie in die wye kanaal is. Ons het dit probeer, en ook die onvoorspelbare gedeelte van die aanval, teenaanvalle en van die vinnige tikskoppie af. Het amper op 'n 3 uitgeloop, jy weet. So ja, goeie vordering in alle departemente, maar ons het nog baie werk om te doen.
Christen?
Waarin die eerste toets van die jaar, jou eerste een as kaptein, mense verwag het julle gaan met 'n gejuig uitgehardloop kom, julle het rustig uitgestap. Wat was die rede daarvoor?
Nee, wel, ons was saam met 'n seentjie wat verskriklik siek was.
O, okay.
Ja, hy is verskriklik siek. En as jy mooi gekyk het, hy kan nie mooi loop nie. So ek was net versigtig geweest. Ek wou net regtig mooi met hom stap, en ja, dit was eintlik baie spesiaal vir my geweest. Om saam met hom tot die middelpunt te loop en vir hom die bal te gee, en sy was maar bietjie angstig geweest. Dis maar jy kan dink, ek bedoel 'n klein seentjie, en dis maar daar groot geraas, so kon sien hy was maar bietjie skrikkerig, maar ja, dat was vir my baie spesiaal geweest om sulke oomblik saam met hom te deel.
Was dit vir jou motiveer, ek bedoel, daar's baie dinge wat 'n mens motiveer, maar het om saam met so iemand te stap, jou gemotiveer vandag?
Dis net spesiaal, verstaan, dit is, as 'n speler, en coach het dit gesê, ons wil mense inspireer, en dis vir ons belangrik. Ons wil ons spanmaats inspireer en die nasie inspireer, en net om ietsie kleins te doen vir hom, wat glad nie moeite vat is vir my regtig spesiaal.
Sorry, Leon, can we get that in English? That's such a wonderful question. No, really, it's such a nice question. Was it?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, look, the boy is terminally ill, and he couldn't really walk fast. I think if you've watched any previous games, I love sprinting out the tunnel, but he's terminally ill, so it was quite special for me to just walk out with him and go to the middle of the field, and I gave him the ball, and he was so excited just to touch that ball. I could just see his eyes light up, and it's an amazing occasion for him, you know. And you can think it's not easy, and you know it's quite intimidating walking onto the field, so many people and the fireworks and the big noise. But just to do something special for someone like that is special for me.
Thank you, everyone. We'll bring the players